Good morning. Today is Sunday, March 14th, and a very happy birthday to my nephew Aaron. Today's topic is called You Complete Me. I don't know what movie that made that saying popular and it became a real thing. People talking about it, people were repeating that phrase. And let me tell you something, folks, that does not work. I want you to have the best relationship that you can. So I wanted to discuss this today. Okay, let me first read to you some writing that I did this week. Many times people feel incomplete and they think that the solution is getting into a relationship. Many people stay in relationships simply because they don't know what to do with themselves if they were alone. If the relationship ends, how do you think that person would handle it? They would probably fall apart, right? Why? Because they weren't complete in the first place. So this concept of two halves make a whole and we're going to complete each other is a setup for failure. Even the best, the most solid of relationships are extremely difficult, and you need two complete people to stabilize the relationship. So today we're going to talk about how you can be more complete. If you're single, this is a good thing for you to work on. If you're married, this is a good thing for you to work on. And your partner, no matter what your status is, this is a good thing to work on because this is about you and making yourself feel or making yourself complete. Okay, so I came up with some examples of what it means, some attributes of what it means to be complete. And then I'm going to draw a contrast of what it means when you're incomplete and how that can ruin a relationship. Okay? First of all, when you are complete, you are independent. When a person is not complete, they're dependent on others. When you are complete, you can support yourself. Okay? When you're not complete, you're looking for a caretaker. Good morning, Mark. When you are complete, you have a good relationship with God. When you are incomplete, your ego controls everything. I can handle this. I can fix this. I don't need to talk to God. I don't need any advice. No one's going to tell me what to do. I got this handled. That is 100% pure ego. And our ego fails us because we're not superhuman. Everyone makes mistakes. Much better you are complete when you have a relationship with God. When you are a complete person, you have solid self-esteem. You know your worth. You know your good attributes, okay? And you know what you got in your toolbox to handle life. And you can easily access them. And people know, people can sense a person who's grounded and is squared away, knows how to take care of themselves. They project a very positive, I am on, hey, Andrew, good morning. They are very positive on, I can handle things, okay? Versus an incomplete person, hi, Cody. An incomplete person would be unsure of themselves. Oh, I don't think they would like me. I'm too short. I'm bald. I'm old. I'm fat. I'm stupid. And it's like, that's not attractive, right? That's just not attractive. Much more better to be complete and have a solid self-esteem. When you are a complete individual, you can handle your own needs. An incomplete individual expects the partner to fix things for them. They expect you to fix things for them. Okay. I don't know how attractive you find that. A complete individual has a support network of friends. Okay. An incomplete individual is always burdening the partner by being the only person that they talk to. You know, you're my best friend and I tell you everything. And that's great. That's great. But when you're using your partner to tell them all your problems and you don't talk to anybody else, you throw off the balance of the relationship and all of these things with a sense of incompleteness. What happens is you throw off the balance of relationship, and instead of being two individuals contributing, there's a caretaker and the person being taken care of, like a mommy or a daddy fixing everything. And that's not good. And that will definitely throw off the sexual component of your relationship. You need to be two equals. Okay. Lastly, and most important, a complete person is resilient. Roll with the punches. Don't get hung up on things. An incomplete person falls apart, which is normal, but they stay that way. They remain in a place of brokenness and they're stuck and don't do anything about it. Okay. So I've written in the description box the attributes of being complete. You're independent, you can support yourself, you have a good relationship with God, you have solid self-esteem, you can handle your own needs, you have your own support network of friends to talk to, and you're resilient. That, my friends, attracts people. Okay? That is very attractive to people. And it means you can handle life on your own. You don't have to be dependent on somebody else or waiting for somebody else's approval or whatever. Okay? Versus an incomplete person who is dependent, who's looking for a caretaker, whose ego controls everything, who is unsure of themselves, who's expecting the partner to fix them, who is burdening the partner by being the only person that they talk to, and that gets old very fast. When something happens, they fall apart and they stay broken. Hey, good morning, Rosie. Okay, these things of an incomplete person discourages people. It repels people from you. So see, the concept of you complete me and two halves make a whole is not good. It's it's something that people have kind of grown fond of, or it's some kind of romantic idealization about that phrase. But reality is you're talking about two broken people. And like I said, the best of relationships are still very difficult, and you need two complete people. So no matter what your status is, the list of being a more complete individual is listed in the description box. These are things that you can work on for you. Regardless of your relationship status, it will help you in the future. Okay? A few cards before we go. First one says, now is the time to learn, study, and gather information. Enjoy being a student, because in the future, you will synthesize your knowledge into action. Okay? So be the student right now and learn. How can you be more complete? The list I've listed for you. How can you do that? Learn, incorporate it into yourself. There's plenty of resources online. Of course, I'm here for you as well. Next one says, what do you desire right now? Visualize it and it will come to be. Negativity will block your process. So don't be negative. We can't afford negativity. Remember, what you put out there comes back to you, right? So don't be negative. Think about what you really want and start visualizing it. Start doing things that put you in that direction. If it means leveling up your game, level up your game. Do what you need to do. Working towards it, praying, manifesting it, that's what's going to bring it to you. Okay? And if you have any questions on how to do that, please approach me. Okay? This last card here says, it's a good time to give birth to new ideas and situations in your life. I am watching over you, guiding you, and protecting you during these changes. The world is starting to open up after COVID. This is a great time to incorporate some changes in your life. And we know that if you do what you've always done, you're going to get what you've always gotten. So how do we up that up? By becoming more complete. Becoming more complete and more sure of yourself, getting out there and doing things. You learn by doing. And don't forget, if you're in a relationship and you want to be in a relationship, like attracts like. If you don't do anything and you're here, you're going to attract someone who's here. Okay? If you work on yourself and you're really strong, your core spiritual sense, your mental, emotional health is strong, you're up here, guess who you are going to attract? Now, you'll attract other people too, but you'll recognize that person when you see them because of what they have. Do you want this or do you want this? Choice is yours, my friends. I'm sending you so much love. Have a wonderful week and contact me if there's anything that I can do for you. Take care.